Okay, folk, another mundane piece. An interesting mundane piece. Should come up a treat, hopefully. See what we got. See what we can do with these. Two of them. Well, there's one for each. One of each for a certain thing. Actually, I think it's going to go bigger. Okay, let's see what these are. They are. There's a pair of nail clippers, fingernails, and a pair of toenail clippers together. I'm going to make them into something really quite interesting to put on the glass. So I'm just going to try and make them into an interesting composition instead of just being a pair of nail cutters and toenail cutters. So we're just going to place them in an interesting way on the glass. It's not easy to do. As you can see, I'm having a little bit of trouble. Sorry, I'm not shooting properly. So I do think maybe like so, and see what happens. I actually think I might put some paper behind it. I might get a sheet of paper and stick it behind it, behind the composition. So we're just going to get a nice shadow effect. I do think this one is sticking out too far. I do think I might just twist it down a bit. Drop the paper behind it, and that should do it. Yeah, the colour in that is absolutely exquisite. I do like the metallic, the red and the blue and the black as well, as in, yeah, I do think we could push it up higher. So I'll just remove the paper and we're just going to push it higher, up higher. So just push it up higher, down a bit without going down too far. See, I think that should be high enough, and that we can also maybe move them across just a tad. I don't know how this is going to work. It's really difficult, folks, fart-assing around with these objects. Yeah, that looks interesting. I do think maybe we could perhaps reduce it a little bit on the vertical and on the horizontal, and that'll hopefully look really nice. So we're just going to take out some of that enlargement. So we're going to make the horizontal 280 and the vertical will be 240. I just cut my toenails last Saturday, so it's really difficult cutting toenails, I find. And I found that I made this one that's that's too little and that's too much. I don't want that like so. Wondering if we could do something with it to make it better. They are tricky to position interestingly on the glass to make it look really nice. So we're just going to twist that one around and push this one around a bit too. And we're just going to, I don't know how big we're going to make this. I think we're just going to maybe reduce the horizontal even more. So 200, 270, and this one's got to go bigger, 270. I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, that looks really quite nice, actually. I do wonder if this is what we're going to work with. I don't know what to do with this one, folks. This one looks like it's too far away from the edge. Just push it across like so. And this one can also slide across, make it really close and densely packed in together. Yeah, that looks really quite nice, actually. We do have that one a little bit further away from the edge, but that looks really quite interesting. I don't know what to do with this one. I don't know whether it's ready. I don't know whether I can make this into anything good. Just seem to be drawn to the stop key, which is my intuition telling me that I've got to do it better. So I've got to do it better than what I'm doing it. So I'm just going to twist this around a bit, twist this and twist it around, maybe push that. I'm being really dangerous here, so to speak, because I'm just taking a punt at something that may or may not work, or it's likely not to work. Yeah, that's come up looking nice, actually, even though that one there is over the edge again. Wondering if I can see something in that. I don't know what to do with this one, folks. I really don't. I'm going to go with it. But we're not. Fuck, I hate this. I hate it when things just don't work as well as they should. I really wish I could just make this one easier. All the demos today so far have been really long ones, so I'm getting really impatient here, folks, to be honest, because I'm just seem to be producing these really long demos. Yeah, that's not as good as this one. This one's better. This one looks a bit shitty, and I've got that in the wrong angle. It's not on an angle that I like, so I'm going to have to do something with it. So I don't know what to do, folks. I just hate it when I change something and it changes for the worse rather than the better. That I haven't improved on it. I've just made it shitty, more shitty. This one can go in a bit, but we want this to look really nice. We want this to come out looking really good. It's not an easy one to do, folks, this one. All the demos, this is my third demo for the day, and my other two demos, my first demo was 20 minutes and something, and my second demo got into 13 minutes. So I seem to be producing really long ones today, which I do find annoying. It's really difficult trying to get something to look really good. Trying to get it to look arty, really artistic and creative. Wondering if we're going to run with this one. I might have to move it back a bit. I do wonder. We're still stuck on stop. I just want to make this look really nice. Yeah, again, it's not working the way that I'd like it to. I still see that looks shitty like that. I do wonder if maybe I could turn it around or leave it like that. I just fucking hate it when it doesn't want to gel. It's just fucked up and difficult. I'm just going to try and change the positioning a little bit. Hopefully that'll look good. Hopefully this accidental piece will work. If it's accidental, if it's going to work. Yeah, that looks interesting. I do think maybe we could do something different. Maybe make it into a movement piece. Or we're going to leave it like that. Which way are we going to run this? I don't know how it's going to work, if it's going to work. Yeah. What have I done? I hate it when it does that, when I do that. Stupid dumbass copier system. I do wonder which is going to be the centre of the job. I'm going to make it there. I don't know how this is actually going to look. I don't know if it's going to look any good or if it's going to look shit. It's really hard. Sometimes the human and the artist come into conflict. The human is saying, get it done, get it done, get it done. The artist is saying, follow your intuition, do it as best as you can. You know, try and do your best. Don't compromise, don't settle. And it's really hard to know. And sometimes the artist can take over from when the human acts. So sometimes the human acts and the artist compensates, but more often than not, the artist doesn't like what the human's producing and tells the human to try harder. So let's see how this looks. It actually may not look so bad, actually. I forgot to put 2 copies in, which I normally do. Trying to line these up. A little bit tricky, folks, to say the least. Trying to get these pieces nice and neat in position. Stupid darn things are so difficult to fucking get right. Anyway, that's come up looking quite creative. I think we can now call it quits.